Hey guys, Ron here with Rising Sun Property. Thank you guys so much for following, liking, and commenting on the videos. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are finding value. If you are finding value in these videos and you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It really helps build the channel. I'm here in Nagoya. It's a very rainy day, waiting for that cold weather to come because it's still pretty hot and humid. Hope you guys are great. Enjoy the tour. All right, this home is next to Tanuki Village. This is the largest collection of tanukis by far I've ever seen. You see them over there on the left-hand side too, so that's pretty dang cute. Here's the actual home across the street. It's a concrete build, 24.8 million yen, 170,000 USD, two-story 4 LDK, 125 square meters, built in 2003, and a 10-minute walk from the nearest station here in Kobe. Quiet neighborhood. This is very close to the last home that I posted, just about 5 minutes away, and much quieter. Small little neighborhood. I did see it was an older man who lived across the street in Tanuki Village. Seemed very nice. Said hello. This home is, I think, because of the area, it's a little bit more expensive. It's built in 2003. It's not in perfect condition. There's an old Japanese home with a chimney fireplace built into it, so that's pretty cool. But there's some cracking on the concrete. Overall, I'm sure it's okay. I haven't sold a lot of concrete homes like this. It's not very appealing to the eye from the outside, that's for sure. But if the foundation is okay and it's not too bad at cracking, it should be a pretty solid home. Compared to the last home that was turnkey style, this does need some work, renovation. It looks like a family home that was well lived in. Basically all the wallpaper needs to be replaced in the entire home, as you'll see. Here's the kitchen. Looks a little bit dated, but induction heating stove, and I think it's fine to use as it is. These are things that you could use it the way it is now. Later, if you wanted to upgrade it, you definitely could. So here's a look from the other side of the kitchen. It's a bit small. Hey guys, I'm here in the second house I'm viewing in Kobe, and it's a very large home. It's more of a family home, so this is right under 25 million yen. Again, above a lot of people's budgets, but we do have clients out there who are looking for this price range. This home has a lot of potential for sure. It's overall in good condition. It's a cement home, so I think the foundation would be completely fine. I don't feel or see any kind of leaning or any damages to the structure. Might be a little bit of water damage in there, not sure what that is. But overall a good home. It just needs some aesthetic stuff, you know, all the wallpapers you'll see in the video. There's just basically all this needs to be replaced. A size home like this one, I would say it's probably around 300,000 to replace all the wallpaper, so like 2,200-2,300 bucks. So it's got a lot of potential. The layout's a little bit strange. I'm not exactly sure where you would put the TV, stuff like that, but it's got a nice tatami room for tea with the kotatsu that will be nice in the winter, keep you warm. So I think overall it is a good option if it's in your budget and in the area. It's a very nice area. Neighbors are great. You can see the Tanuki collection across the street there. So if it's in your price range and you like this size of home and style, I think it is a really good bang for your buck, even though it might be above the average buyer's budget. I like to give some thoughts while I'm at the property. Here is the tatami room with the kotatsu downstairs. You can actually take that table off. You sit down and put your legs underneath it. It heats up. It's very nice in the winter, little tea room. You can take that table off and there's a mat over by the stairs that you can put on it to make it a solid room. Looked like I don't know what was going on there. I don't think it's water stains because I don't know where it would come from unless that's above the toilet and something happened there. But here is the kotatsu tatami room. You can close off the shoji doors for some more privacy. Very Japanese style. So, you know, some of these quote newer homes are, you know, late 90s and earlier, are built more Western style, but they always keep at least one room in the home to give it that Japanese feel, and this is that room in the home. So pretty cool if you're still wanting a Japanese feel to the home. Pretty big open space here, but a bit awkward. I don't know exactly how you would set it up. I think this is where they would put the TV. The cable connection was there. maybe a L-shaped couch out there in the middle. But quite a bit of room down in the living room nonetheless. These were all shuttered, so all of the windows in the home have shutters that slide across. Not the newer style that slides up, but always nice to have if you're going to be gone for an extended amount of time or a typhoon, bad storms coming through. Couple different angles from downstairs. Here's the first floor toilet. And there's just marks and stains all over the wall. Even going up the stairs, you'll see them. I don't know how they got there. I always, try to piece together what happened, but it just needs to be replaced. If you replace all the wallpaper, it's going to look and feel much better, that's for sure. You'll see some cleaning needs to be done in the bath area. Here's a storage room, place for your washing machine. Here's the sink. Vent there to kick out some humidity. Looks like it hasn't been lived in for quite some time. I think it was pretty new on the market, but it seems like it's been sitting for quite a while. You can see stuff on the ceiling here. Looks like mold, I guess. I don't know exactly, but a good cleaning should clear all that up. I wasn't brave enough to touch it. Need to stay healthy. Tub's pretty nice size, but it looks a bit dated. Here's the Genkan, the entranceway. Large door, plenty of space here for Japanese standards anyway. A place you could sit down to put on your shoes. So it has a modern, nice feel. Look out the front door where we started out there on the street. All the homes are being lived in. Looks like a very nice neighborhood. Again, it's a bit higher of a price tag than most would typically be looking for, but again, we have all kinds of requests from as cheap as possible, which I don't recommend, to 50 plus million yen. So it just depends on the client. Here's the stairs, large area, open all the way to the ceiling. Here's all those stains on the wall. Again, not exactly sure where it's from, how it got there, but it's there. Look down the stairs as we climb up to the second floor. There are 3 rooms up here and another toilet, so this does have 2 toilets. So for the price, you do need to do some renovations, which isn't ideal if you're spending this much already. This door wasn't quite closing properly. I don't think this home's going to be leaning, so it might just be the wood warping with the humidity. But if this fits what you're looking for and you want a large family style home, then it could be a good option. Didn't see any kind of water stains on the ceilings. There was places, I believe, in every room to install an aircon. No aircons currently in the home, which is actually great because they might be used and have to be replaced anyway. If there are aircons existing in the home, a lot of times they'll remove them for us, so you don't have to deal with that and pay extra to have them removed. And then again, we can introduce different companies that will offer services to install aircons, do renovations, handle your utility payments. If you don't live in Japan, you can't get a bank account, so it makes it a little challenge to handle your utilities. And also they will take care of your taxes and help and set up your insurance as well. So the entire process from beginning to close, we can help out, as well as post-closing items that I just mentioned. So look outside, see the Tanuki home off behind me now. This balcony looked okay, and again, I was looking underneath the roof here, didn't see any signs of leaking, any kind of water damage. Just because I'm not seeing it doesn't mean it's not there. I mean, that's why we get the inspector to come in and look at everything 100% of the time, actually. So inspections are very important. They can be anywhere from 100 to 150, 60,000 yen. This one might be closer to that 160,000 yen because it's a larger home. Also depends if they can get under the floor to look at the foundation and up in the attic as well. Here's a second room upstairs. A little bit smaller, but has a closet and access to the balcony. There's another room across the hallway that's about the same size. A much smaller balcony, but there is a balcony, and there's Tanuki Village. I love it. You see this cracking here. That's not on the foundation. That's good, but you know, it's there, so might be some concern. This is a wood railing. I would definitely want to be getting that replaced. Doesn't look too sturdy, looks pretty aged. A good lean might be all it takes to bring it down. I mean, it didn't feel super unsturdy, but you know, you want to be safe up there. Again, didn't see any water damage on this side as well. Bathroom to the left, the first room to our right, and here's the third room across the hallway. Basically a mirror image of the other one we were in. Plenty of natural light coming in. And again, all of these were shuttered when I came. I didn't get any videos of it shuttered, but all these windows and doors will be covered with a shutter. So if you're gone for an extended period of time, it's great to be able to shut those up. So that is the tour of the home, and one last look at all the Tanukis. If you come to Japan, it's a great gift to take back. Stopped at this great little Italian restaurant. The lady says she's been running the restaurant for 38 years. The food was reasonable and fantastic. That's a tour here in Kobe for this home. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about real estate in Japan, please reach out. Happy to do a free consultation to explain our services and fees. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.